Hey, it's Rob here from That Ethan and Rob Look, and this is our first ever review. And because I decided to go rogue and really piss Ethan off on this one, I'm reviewing Bayonetta. Now, just to tell you, Ethan hates this game. He thinks it's annoying, and he doesn't like the fact that it's pretty much made for all like fan people. Look, this is the big kind of successor to Devil May Cry, made by the same guy, and it is pure insanity on a stick, with a stick, being boiled. I can't think of an analogy for that, to be quite honest, because this game is just so insanely fast, so insanely strange, with the weirdest storyline I've ever seen, and also pretty brutal. This is the game that's for proper gamers, but will definitely divide people in half. It's like Marmite. I like Marmite. The point is that, you know, this is kind of the game that makes everyone just go, whoa, what's happening, and then calls you a perv after playing it. It's strange. It's basically about Bayonetta, who's a witch who can, well, basically her hair's her clothing, and she can use her hair to summon demons, massive hands. The demons eat the bosses, massive hands hit people. She has cool magical powers, and a very, very odd storyline. None of the story makes sense, to be quite honest. You're just seeing a lot of that now. Yeah, just look at what's going on and tell me you can understand. I've played the game twice and I still can't. Anyway, the reason I say this is for real gamers is because this is a game meant to be played more than once. The first time you play it will be a kind of 9 to 12 hour deal. Then you'll start playing missions individually and try and beat all of them on hard. Just to tell you now, it's not going to be nice to you. The first thing you want to do is you want to go on such websites as Achievement Hunter and try and find all of the records. Because if you're going to survive hard, you are going to need all of the weapons you can get. And the weapons are found in hidden records throughout the game. Cool weapons include rocket launchers on your feet, ice skates, kind of like claws that you can put on your hands or feet, which if you spin around turn into either electricity or fire and change their properties. And also, thanks to the torture attacks, you can get guillotines, chainsaws, as in really big chainsaws as well, and also stealing other people's stuff allows you to get cool axes, and all sorts of strange stuff. Okay, so this game is unbelievably bizarre, but doesn't make it bad. It's pretty awesome. It's great to play and always feels like it's going at 1 billion miles an hour. However, just because it feels like it's going at 1 billion miles an hour doesn't mean you won't have any idea what's going on. When the people watch it, they'll think, oh my god, everything crazy is going down. But when you play it, the controls feel smooth, agile, and all that sort of thing. Now, several things can be unlocked, whether it's new suits, as whoever's gameplay this is has pervily shown by giving her a pervy swimsuit, or whatever, but the variety you get in some of the missions in these games are just amazing. You get really cool missions which involve you turning into a panther and trying to go around there, loads of homages to old games like good old shoot-em-ups. For example, in one of the missions you take over a missile, and without spoiling too much, there is a couple of really cool missions which involve you on the bike. The second of which is just pure awesomeness on a stick. But no, seriously, usually with these sorts of games, whenever you get like one of those missions, it feels really detached and like not part of the actual game. So it's good to see a game that's managing to actually keep the controls really good even when it's like that. But seriously, some of the stuff in this game is so ridiculous. I mean, you have guns on your hands and guns on your feet. I mean, that's just already crazy. And the fact that you change all weapons, get melee weapons, fire-entering weapons, and all of that sort of thing is good. But there's such an array of moves that you can use in this game that it's just ridiculous. I mean, you get ones in which, for example, every time you hold down a button, your combo keeps on going, but you can shoot from whatever weapon you're doing, or create an explosion depending on that weapon. Now, when I said this game was bizarre, you are seeing even more bizarreness here, because something about dancing in this game is used so overly much to represent who's more powerful than the other. It's very strange. Although you get some kind of cool moves, like one of them, if you hold down the dodge button, is in fact a break dance, which just whacks everyone in your path while shooting bullets and whatever weapon you've got on your feet everywhere. A few complaints I've got about this game is simply kind of the storyline and the fact that not all of it's done in these cutscene things. Some of them are done not fully animated, but in a very strange film noir style with the actual film thing going on, and it just isn't very good. I mean, this is not only probably the most pervy game anyone's going to see for a while, apart from, of course, Dante's Inferno, because that's just, well, let's just say one of the circles in that game is lust, so what can you expect? But this game is just insane to the max. The only really very strange torture attack is this one on the dominatrix, like angels, called Plesirios. Yeah, you can see what's going on there, but it doesn't make it like a game which you can't play in front of everyone. Just be willing to be taken the piss out of it. It's a good laugh, and trust me, when everyone plays it, you know, you'll see that it's quite good. It's very horrible to watch someone playing it, because it looks like they don't know what they're doing, it looks very boring, it looks like it's the same thing over again, but whoever's playing it is just having the time of their life playing it. Now, you know, if I had to give this game anything, definitely I have to say on the realms of a 9.5 maybe. You know, I'm going pretty high with this one. It's a great game, the graphics are quite insanely good, the frame rate very rarely dips, only in the boss battles, and they're still rare. Another complaint though, if you're getting it on the PS3, this game is probably going to set you down to a 9.2, maybe 9.3. It's better on the 360, not because I'm a 360 fanboy, which I am, I'm admitting that now, okay? But I can tell you now the PS3 has very much excess loading times, and all these like strange stuff. It's something to do with they have to fill the Blu-ray with loads of crap to, you know, all that sort of thing, because they're trying to tailor it with the same experience to both. So the graphics are actually slightly downtoned on the PS3, which is very strange for a game like this. I would have thought they'd been able to actually keep it up with the PS3, which is actually a shame. But, you know, it's good to see. This is PS3, so you can see the loading screens are there. If this is the 360 one, there are virtually no loading screens. There's the one loading screen at the beginning of the level, which takes about 10 seconds to do, and that's it, apart from if you go to the Gates of Hell, which is the big shop owned by Rodan, some cool guy. Look, this is an awesome like game, and it's great fun. It's insanely bizarre, but it doesn't make it any less of a good game. If you want just pure fun, then here you go. So there's nothing else you can say, really. I mean, yeah, there's no point me trying to elaborate everything, because it's true, this game is as bizarre as it is insane, and the fighting is good as the game often seems pervy. So very very as in some of the scenes will make even pervs cringe, just going, no, okay, I know you're not like showing anything, but you're getting a bit too far here. Trust me, it's often best to just skip the story or use Wikipedia. That'll tell you everything you need to know and what you need to know. This is Rob from That Ethan Rob Look, signing out.